It is the final day of the regular season, which means we get to find out everything today. Who is on the outside looking in? Who will make the play-in tournament? The East is set, but how about the West? That brings us to our opening tip here, because essentially 5 through 9, they're looking to lock in their spots today in the standings. And the simplest scenario here, guys, is if the Clippers, the Warriors, the Lakers all win, they remain as the 5, 6, and 7 seeds in the West. And that would leave the winner of the Pelicans and Timberwolves game as the 8th seed, and the loser would be 9. But if the Lakers lose today, essentially, they will be locked in to the 8th spot. So, Stephen A., as you are looking at the California teams in particular, Lakers, Clippers, and the Warriors here, who needs to avoid the play-in tournament the most?
Well, to me, the California teams, the teams that need to avoid the play-in the most is the Clippers. And the reason I say that is because of the health of Paul George. The fact of the matter is that they said he's exercising. Jalen, Michael, nobody has said that he is back practicing with the team, that he's ready to go. You need all the time off that you can get to make sure that this dude is ready. Him and Kawhi Leonard have played 38 games together this season. They're 24-14 when they're on the floor together. When they're not on the floor together, they're not nearly as impressive. I think their record's like 16-15, if I remember correctly. You need Paul George on that basketball court if you're going to make noise, if you're the Los Angeles Clippers. And the extra time that the play-in, avoiding the play-in allows you to get, pulls that off.
Not to mention last year they lost 2 play-in games, so they know what that's like. What do you think on this, Jalen?
The Clippers are the JV team in their own market. The answer to this question is the Lakers. Because if the Lakers get the 7th or the 8th seed, guess what's going to happen to LeBron James and Anthony Davis? They're going to be losing in the first round. So it's imperative to me for them to get that 6th seed or go a little higher if they possibly can, because the Los Angeles Lakers, and you have LeBron James eclipsing the scoring title this year, losing in the first round. If the Clippers lose in the first round or don't make the playoffs, it ain't gonna be national news. We're not gonna talk about them. They're the back page story. The Lakers are the front page story.
What about you, Wilbon?
Well, remember that no team, and it's a small sample size, granted, Malika, no team that has gone through the play-in has won a series once getting into the playoffs, even after advancing through the play-in. So it's imperative. I think I'm with Stephen A. on this, though. The Clippers, because of Paul George's situation, they can't afford to have to play extra games, particularly on the front end, when Paul George doesn't seem ready to play. Now, I mean, look, even if they finish with which I expect, the 5th seed and get to play Phoenix in a first-round series, it's still going to be difficult without Paul George. But in the play-in scenario, that might be asking a little bit much of them, but I don't see necessarily any of those teams advancing. Having said that, what result would be an upset? No matter what order those teams finish in, okay, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, what would be an upset? I don't think anything is sort of off the table. Maybe Oklahoma City, winning a series, going on to win a series would be an upset. But I don't know that anything is that predictable otherwise in the Western Conference.
Right, which begs the question, Stephen A., who do you think of those 3 teams has a chance to make the most noise, to go the farthest once we actually get to the playoffs?
What happened was...
What happened? See, I keep changing my mind.
It's fluid.
I keep changing my mind. It's fluid.
It's fluid.
It's fluid right there. Here's the deal,
you gotta
y'all.
get the hands, Jalen.
Here's the deal, y'all. That's right. Here's the deal. I want to say the Lakers so badly because obviously I'm rooting for them for obvious reasons. I just love Southern California significantly more than I love any other parts of California. That is just how I feel. Having said all of that, listen. I know they've been 10-30 on the road. A playoff series, the reigning, defending NBA champion Golden State Warriors. I got Steph Curry. I got Klay Thompson. I got Jordan Poole. I got Andrew Wiggins back. Now, obviously, he's got to work his way back into the equation, but I can't sit up here and go like this. I'm going to dismiss the Warriors.
Right.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.